Hello everyone, very good afternoon. Welcome to Testbook Super Coaching for Regulatory Bodies. And in this session, I'm going to discuss some important current affairs MCQs based on the month of April. General current affairs MCQs, not focusing only on the finance or not focusing on the PIB. I'm going to discuss general current affairs MCQs with you people. It will have few questions from the banking side. It will have few questions from the important personalities or the awards, as well as some government initiatives, some government policies. So we'll try to cover as many as MCQs in this session. Session will be for near about 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes, depending on how the response you people are giving, how the answers you people are giving. So that will be the focus of this session. Again, PDF of this session I will provide on my Telegram channel. I will show you the name of the Telegram channel from where you can follow me to get the PDF of this particular session. So month of April will be our focus. So we'll discuss mixed MCQs in this session. Once again, very good afternoon to all of you. Before going to start the session, before going to initiate this session, if you are yet to subscribe our channel, एक बार channel subscribe जरूर कर दीजिएगा. And if you like the session, at the end of the session, please click on the like button. Okay, I'll start the discussion. I'll start the session. If you have any questions, any queries, any kind of doubts, so please let me know in the comment section if you have any kind of queries and doubts. I was talking about the Telegram channel from where you are going to get the notes after the session. This is the Telegram group from where you can download the notes for this particular. Again, you can share this session with your friends who are preparing for the different regulatory bodies exam. The focus of this session is not a specific topic like finance or the economics or the PIB. It will be having the mixed MCQs, general current affairs we are discussing here. So I'll start. The first question is on your screen. It's a multi-statement question, and the question is regarding Vibrant Village Program. So Vibrant Village Program 2 was in news recently. So which of the above statements are correct? There is a question in front of you. Yes, guys, read the those options carefully and then answer. Vibrant Village program was initially launched in the year 22-23. During the budget 22-23, it was launched. Yes, answer of this question is 1 and 4. Which statements are correct? The central sector scheme with the 100% funding from the central government. So what are the states having the border areas? For example, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Arunachal, Sikkim, Ladakh, the like Punjab, Rajasthan. These are all the states having the border areas with some other country. So for that, so central sector scheme, 100% funding by the central government for this scheme. Then the program timeline is 24-25 to 29-30. It's basically like a 28-30 के हिसाब से इसका timeline है. Okay. The fourth statement is right. The 6,839 crore we are providing in this particular program. So we'll discuss the states over here. Okay. So budget allocation we already discussed. The time frame of this scheme, which was the 28-29, is the time frame of this scheme. Consists of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Gujarat, J&K, Ladakh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. So all the states sharing border with some another country, with the neighboring countries. So to develop the villages of that country in 22-23, the budget of 22-23, Government of India announced this program. Its second version was recently announced by Government of India, focusing on Vikasit Bharat 2047. 100% funding is by the central government for all the states for development of this Vibrant Village program. So villages nearby the border area should be developed with every angle. That is the focus of Government of India for this. So not only northeastern states, all the border states they are covered. 28-29 is the year which is mentioned by Government of India, and rest of the things are absolutely same which was there in 22-23. So it's a multi-statement question. Cabinet recently talked about this, and that's why this question was in front of you. I'll move to the next question. The question is regarding the Indian Railway. So Union Cabinet recently announced a multi-tracking project under Indian Railway. So which statements are correct? The four statements are there. The construction of 19 new stations will be improve access to aspirational districts like Gadchiroli, Rajnandgaon. The total estimated cost of the project is 18,658 crore with the completion expected by 3031. The project span only Maharashtra and other states like Odisha, Chhattisgarh. These initiatives are a part of Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity. So what do you think, which statements will be correct? I have already mentioned that the PDF of this session will be available on the Telegram group, which I have already shown at the starting of the session. So you can go through that part. So you will get those, will get the PDF on the Telegram channel. Yes, answer of this question is all the statements are absolutely correct. All the statements are correct. So 19 new stations will improve the access like aspirational districts like Gadchiroli, which is in Maharashtra, Rajnandgaon, which is in Chhattisgarh. Also, one of the state like Odisha is also covered. So Maharashtra, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, these are the states covered. Again, aspirational district, the backward district is the major focus of Government of India. The district like Gadchiroli is a Naxal affected district, and that's why the development of railway infrastructure will be really very crucial. Budget allocation is 18,658 crore. 3031 is the expected date of completion for this project mentioned by Government of India. And all type of infrastructure project, either it's for the railway or it's for the inland waterways or for the port development or for the road development, comes under PM Gati Shakti. So this statement is by default correct, no doubt about the fourth statement, but other statement we need to check on that. So yes, answer of this question is all of the above. I will move to the next point. Yes guys, the next question is in front of you. The protection of interest in aircraft object bill 25 passed both by the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha marks the second major aviation reform under Civil Aviation Ministry Minister Ram Mohan Naidu, aiming to align India's aircraft leasing and financing with the global standards. The protection of interest in aircraft objects bill 25 builds upon which international agreement related to the aviation sector? Ram Mohan Naidu sir is the Aviation Minister of India. So recently this bill was passed. Because in India, the leasing and the financing support for the aviation is not that economical. It's kind of a very, very costly, very, very like complicated, and that's why this bill was passed so that global standards should be followed. So whatever the bill we have passed, depending on the global standard, so those global standards are depending on which of the following protocol or convention. That is a question in front of you. So the name of international conventions are here. Yes, answer of this question is Cape Town Convention. Cape Town Convention was passed in 2001 and 2008. Countries started following this Cape Town Convention. This Cape Town Convention is focusing on this aircraft object bill or the global standards for aircraft leasing and financing. For this concept, we have this particular convention. Montreal Protocol, very famous, very, very famous. Many students who are preparing for the UPSC or any other exam, you might be knowing about this Montreal Protocol for ozone depletion. In 1987, this protocol was passed. Warsaw Convention for unification of central rules relating to international carriage by air, 1929. So what are the international transportation there? For that, we have the Warsaw Convention. Geneva Convention on air transport, 1944. Geneva Convention is very famous for the better international relations. Then Chicago Convention on International Civil Aviation, 1944. So the four conventions mentioned in these particular options are related to the aviation sector. One regarding the air carriage or the, I will say, air transportation, especially goods. Then Cape Town regarding the leasing and financing. Geneva Convention for air transport, international relations. Then Chicago Convention on the civil aviation. These are the conventions all over the world. So remember, question definitely can be asked around this. Yes, we have the Udan scheme, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Under that scheme, we are developing our civil aviation right now. I'll go to the next question. Next question, again multi-statement question, but you need to answer which statements are incorrect. You need to answer incorrect statement. Remember that. Question is regarding BIMSTEC, 6th BIMSTEC summit, which was recently attended by Prime Minister of India. Yes, guys. The summit was hosted by Thailand, which currently chairs the BIMSTEC group. The theme of BIMSTEC, prosperous, resilient and open, reflects the focus on regional growth amid global uncertainties. PM Modi proposed the establishment of BIMSTEC Chamber of Commerce to promote the economic integration. India will host the first BIMSTEC Games in 2030 to mark the group's 30th anniversary. Any one of you who knows the full form of BIMSTEC, please comment section में डाल दीजिएगा. How many countries are under BIMSTEC? If you know about that, please put in the comment section so that there should be a proper clarity. Yes, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economical Cooperation. So I got one full form from you. Very good, guys. Yes. Which statement is wrong? Fourth statement is wrong. Rest of the statements are right. Prime Minister of India was in Thailand recently to attend this meeting. The theme of the meeting, which was organized by the Thailand, was absolutely correct, and Prime Minister Modi announced chambers of commerce to promote the economic integration of these BIMSTEC countries. Now, the BIMSTEC Games or the BIMSTEC Athlete Meet will be in 2025, means this year, and the BIMSTEC Games will be in 2027. So, Government of India is focusing on BIMSTEC Games. Like we have these Commonwealth Games. Like that, BIMSTEC Games will be in 2027 and BIMSTEC Athlete Meet will be this year 2025. That is the focus of Government of India, which was announced by the Prime Minister. Now, when it comes to BIMSTEC, we have the countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, India. We talked about the Sri Lanka, Thailand and Myanmar. So some SAARC countries and 2 ASEAN countries. So Myanmar, Thailand are the ASEAN countries. Nepal, Bhutan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, they are the SAARC countries. So together in 1997, we created this BIMSTEC. BIMSTEC Bangkok Declaration of 1997. Headquartered is in Dhaka. Right now, after Thailand, the chairperson is Bangladesh. Thailand was the chairperson. Now Thailand organized the meeting. After Thailand, the chairperson is Bangladesh. Remember, there is this particular factor, which is also very important. So after the failure of SAARC, and kind of the failure of SAARC, because India-Pakistan relation is not good, that's why the failure of SAARC was meant to be. So BIMSTEC is a very important alternative and which India is focusing right now on. Under SAARC, we have Afghanistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Maldives and Sri Lanka. These are the 8 countries comes under the SAARC. And whereas when it comes to the BIMSTEC, some SAARC countries are there and 2 ASEAN countries, Association of Southeast Asian Nation countries are also there. Yes, I will move to the next question. Next question, Union Jal Shakti Minister C.R. Patil Sir launched web-based reservoir storage monitoring system portal in New Delhi, which automates the generation of weekly water storage bulletins, replacing the earlier manual system. Under the web-based reservoir storage monitoring system portal launched by Government of India, the reservoir storage bulletin is issued regularly on which day of the week? It's an automated concept. Automatically, we are going to get the data. Earlier, it was a manual concept. So, the data will be on the weekly basis. On which day the data will be presented? That is a question in front of you. Yes, guys. Answer of this question is right. Thursday, every Thursday. Absolutely right answer. Very good, guys. बिल्कुल सही जवाब है यहाँ पे आपका. Sandeep, Moonlight, Pankajini, Mukund, Doez. Very good. So answer of this question is Thursday. I'll go to the next question. After a successful pilot in the Northeast Frontier Railway, the Railway Protection Force has officially integrated with which of the following, enabling recovery of lost or stolen mobile phones for passengers across India? So they implemented pilot project, experimental project, and that project was implemented at the Northeast Frontier Railway, because there are very common things happening in Indian Railway, that is the stealing of mobile phones or the losing of mobile phones. So to track those phones, Railway Protection Force decided to tie up with which of the following platform so that they can easily track down the mobile phones. It's a general question which can be asked in the exam. Yes, answer of this question is yes, absolutely. So answer of this question is CEIR. CEIR is Central Equipment Identity Register. Is a portal, and this portal comes under the Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology. So they are working right now with the Railway Protection Force. Railway Protection Force was initially created in 1872 and then officially after independence in 1957 law was created. So was created during the British era of 1872, and then in 1957 we created proper law and established this institution. Again, Central Equipment Identity Register is the Government of India's entity under Ministry of Electronics and Telecommunication Ministry. Very sorry, it comes under Telecommunication Ministry. Jyotiraditya Scindia Saab is the Telecommunication Minister. That is another important factor. I'll go to the next question. Next question is very simple regarding the minister. Regarding the minister. Yes, give me the answer of this question. Yes, DigiLocker and Umang app recently have the they signed that agreement recently. Absolutely right. Which union minister launched the new website for Department of Water Resource, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation? Very easy question. Everyone knows that Jal Shakti Mantralaya comes under CR Patil sir. So that was the question. A very easy, very doable. Sometimes we can experience such kind of questions in the exam. They are really very easy. Now this website which was recently launched by CR Patil sir, who is a Jal Shakti Mantralaya, this website is focusing on consistent user experience, enhance accessibility, optimize performance, mobile friendly design and centralized content management. We don't need to go that much in detail for this website. Okay, of course for any general awareness part there is no requirement to go that much in detail, but such kind of a simple question regarding ministers or the ministries they do ask. Can you tell me Gajendra Singh Shekhawat Saab is holding which ministry? Nitin Gadkari Saab holding which ministry? Piyush Goyal Saab holding which ministry? And Hardeep Singh Puri is a minister for which ministry? Can you tell me in the comment section? एक बार वो बता दीजिएगा. Let's see how many of you know the name. Yes, guys. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Nitin Gadkari sir, Piyush Goyal Sahab, Hardeep Singh Puri ji. Culture Ministry mentioned by Moonlight for Gajendra Singh Shekhawat sir. My dear friend Mukund, just now we discussed Aviation Ministry is in the hand of Ram Mohan Naidu sir. Just now we talked about that. Okay, I guess. So Aviation Ministry is not in the hands of Hardeep Singh Puri sir. Yes. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat sir is holding Culture Ministry. Absolutely right. Culture Ministry is in his hand. Commerce and Industry Ministry is in the hands of Piyush Goyal sir. Nitin Gadkari sir, Road and Transport Ministry. Hardeep Singh Puri sir is holding which ministry? Can you tell me? Yes, Petroleum Ministry. Absolutely, Petroleum Ministry is in the hands of Hardeep Singh Puri sir right now. I'll go to the next question. Which country has become the first European nation announced its withdrawal from the International Criminal Court? So which country became the first European country decided to not to be the part of International Criminal Court? International Criminal Court's headquarters is in Hague, Netherlands. India is not the part of International Criminal Court. We are not the part of this institution. So one European country and the first European country who decided to withdraw from this particular group. International Criminal Court's the withdrawal was recently announced by Hungary. The reason is that Hungary and Israel is having very good relation, and International Criminal Court decided to claim or decided to announce Israel's prime minister as one of the criminal for this recent war, and that's why during the visit of Israeli Prime Minister, Hungary decided to withdraw its support from the International Criminal Court. That is a major factor. Now, the major powers like USA, China, India, Israel, Russia, they are not the members of this ICC. International Criminal Court established in 2002, headquartered in Hague, Netherlands. 125 members are the countries. Hungary were also the member, but they decided not to follow this group anymore. USA, China, Russia, Israel, India, they are already not the part of ICC. So remember that factor. Again, very important for the exam, for the future reference point of view. Right now, India, Pakistan is also facing we are also facing some troubles, some heat movements. Even India, Bangladesh in future might be having some heated relations. So for that time, this kind of pointers will be really very important. Remember for future. Yes, I will move forward. Coastal Shipping Bill 2024 passed by the Lok Sabha introduces a comprehensive legal structure to promote economical, reliable, sustainable coastal transportation, reducing pressure on the road and rail networks. What is the target for the coastal cargo tariff? Cargo traffic set by the Coastal Shipping Bill 2024. Coastal Shipping Bill, our port shipping inland waterway ministry is in the hands of Sarbananda Sonowal Sahab, and they created this legal structure to promote economical, reliable, sustainable coastal transportation. Sagarmala is the name of the project we had. Now Sagarmala is a part of PM Gati Shakti. So under that, this coastal development is a major focus. So by which year we are going to develop this coastal cargo traffic properly? So that is a focus here. Answer of this question is right. 230 million tons by 2030. So year is 2030, and the coastal cargo traffic will be 230 million tons. Inland waterway is also focused of the government of India right now. We already started working on that particular project, as well as this project is there. This comes under Sagarmala project of government of India. Now Sagarmala is a sub part of PM Gati Shakti. ये भी एक factor याद रखिएगा exam के लिए. I will ask you one question, a very simple question. Recently, Prime Minister of India inaugurated one of the advanced port in Kerala. Can you tell me the name of the port? Can you tell me the name of the port? This port was created from the scratch. It's a greenfield port. Zero से उस port को develop किया गया, sea port, and one of the advanced port. The management of this port is handled by Adani Industries and the Kerala government. What is the name of this seaport inaugurated by the Prime Minister of India recently? Yes, Vizinjam Port, absolutely right. Very good, guys. Right answer, absolutely good. Chalo, we'll go to the next question. International Day for Mine Awareness and Assistance in the Mine Action observed. They asked the question regarding important days. So few days we will discuss in this session also, and the notes will be available for you so that you can revise properly. Yes, answer of this question is very easy, very straightforward. April 4th. Theme Safe Future Start Here is the theme for this year. April 4th as a day which celebrated all over the world mine awareness and assistance of mine actions. That is a focus here. Okay, that's it. I'll move forward to the next question. Who has been given additional charge as the chairperson of National Financial Reporting Authority in the April? National Financial Reporting Authority is a very, very crucial institution, especially for the data collection, for the auditing purposes, for whatever the financial situation of the institutions. For that purpose, this reporting authority plays a vital role. Now, who become the time being chairperson of this authority recently? Ajay Bhushan Pandey, Parul Tyagi, Ravneet Kaur, TV Somnathan, Urjit Patel. Yes, answer of this question is Ravneet Kaur, ma'am. Ravneet Kaur, she is also the head of Competition Commission of India. She is also the in charge of Competition Commission of India, and she is going to handle the charge of NFRA. NFRA was established in 2018, National Financial Reporting Authority. This authority plays a vital role. Finance Ministry is obviously the ministry responsible for this, and Reporting Authority as well as Competition Commission of India, both these institutions are now or will be in the hands of Ravneet Kaur, ma'am. Remember that factor. I'll go to the next question. Yes, guys. Who has recently been appointed as the new president of Federation of Indian Export Organization? Indian Export Organization. We have the federation of this export organization. So who is the new president? All the export oriented countries are the part of this federation, this organization. So who is leading this organization right now for 25-26? Yes, Ajay Bhushan Pandey sir was the head initially. Absolutely right. Answer of this question is S.C. Ralhan. Earlier, Ashwani Kumar was the head. Now, Ashwani Kumar retired from this post. Now, S.C. Ralhan is the new head. And in 1965, this institution was created, named as the Federation of Indian Export Organization. That is the concept here. Okay, remember that. He was the earlier head. Now, the new head is S.C. Ralhan, sir. 1965 is the foundation year of this institution. I'll go to the next question. National Maritime Day observed in India on which date? National Maritime Day, when we observe this day? Very easy, very straightforward question, and they do ask some questions around this. Yes, answer is 5th of April. 5th of April is the day which we observe. Why we are observing this day on 5th of April? The reason is that in 1919, the first Indian shipping company, okay, Scindia Steam Navigation Company, was established. So to mark the anniversary of the first Indian shipping company, we are observing this National Maritime Day. So remember that Scindia Steam Navigation Company was the first shipping company of our country. In the budget 25-26, we are focusing, in the budget 25-26, Government of India decided to focus much on the maritime sector, development of this sector. Already we talked about the coastal cargo bill. Inland development of cargo is also in the focus. Shipping manufacturing is also in the focus by the Government of India. So this will be a very crucial for this year's exam. I'll move forward to the next question. Who has become the first Indian to receive Fred Darrington Sand Masters Award? Fred Darrington Sand Masters Award given by the UK authorities, and this award is one of the very famous. One Indian who is the famous sand artist all over the world. Any function, any important day, any celebration, you will always find the sand art from this sand artist of Odisha, and he got the award. The first Indian who got the award, and the name of the Indian is no other than Sudarshan Patnaik, sir. So Sudarshan Patnaik, sir, he got the award. He created this beautiful sand art of Lord Ganesha, and for that purpose he got the award called as the Fred Darrington Sand Masters Award. Okay, the award represents Sand World 2025 International Sand Artist, England. So it was organized in England. Like I mentioned, that England authorities decided to give this award, and first time to the Indian sand artist. I'll go to the next question. Who has been awarded the Sri Lanka Mitra Vibhushana by President Anura Kumara Disanayake? So which Indian got the award Sri Lanka Mitra Vibhushana? Like recently Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan and Padma Bhushan awards given by Government of India. So many international authorities got this award. Yes, guys, give me the answer of this. Yes, answer of this question is, of course, the Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi got the another award internationally. So whenever Prime Minister of India is getting award internationally, the questions are usually asked in the exam. So we need to keep watch on these awards. Okay, now we'll move forward. World Health Day is celebrated every year on April 7, marking the founding of World Health Organization in 1948, highlighting the global health awareness. What is the theme of the World Health Day 2025? What is the theme for this particular day? Yes, guys. World Health Day on April 7th, we are celebrating. Answer of this question is Healthy Beginnings, Hopeful Future. That is the theme. So World Health Day 2025 is the foundation day of WHO. Headquarter of WHO is in Geneva. Can you tell me which countries recently decided to part away from WHO? Which countries decided to not to be the part of WHO anymore? So please tell me the name of those countries in the comment section. Recently in one of the banking exam, they asked this question, and it was very much in news in the last few months. So please give me the answer. WHO Tedros Adhanom is right now the head of WHO, and In Jamnagar, WHO is creating world's first traditional medicine center with the help of government's Ayush ministry, which we all know about. So two countries, USA as well as Argentina. Argentina and USA, these two countries decided to to part away from the WHO, not to be the part of WHO anymore. Argentina, due to during COVID-19, Argentina faced many huge problems with WHO, and USA, after the election of Donald Trump, decided not to be the part of World Health Organization. Yes, I'll move forward to the next question. Who has been appointed as the chairperson of FICCI's Media and Entertainment Committee South? Yes, guys. Federation of Indian Chambers and Commerce is the name of the authority. FICCI is a very important group of Indian companies. It was established in 1927. Answer of this question is Kamal Hassan Saab. Kamal Hassan Saab is right now the head of Media and Entertainment Committee for the South. In 1927, we created FICCI. Ghanshyam Das Birla was one of the founder member of this institution, and Harshvardhan Agrawal sir is right now the heading this institution, FICCI. Jyoti Vij ma'am is also one of the, she's the Director General, Jyoti Vij, and Harshvardhan Agrawal sir is the President of the FICCI. For entertainment purpose, especially for the South Committee, the very famous actor Kamal Hassan Saab is leading this institution. I'll move forward. We'll go to the next question. Yes, guys. When did India and China celebrate 75 years of diplomatic relation? India and China recently celebrated 75 years of diplomatic relations. Right now there is a very kind of a problematic situation with our neighboring countries we are facing, but such kind of questions can be asked in the exam on the sideline of such a tense environment. Yes, Thakur Das Saab was also involved with the creation of this FICCI. Answer of this question is the 1st of April 2025. We celebrate this day, 75th year. So then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, he talked about the Panchashil principles. On these Panchashil principles, we created this friendly relation with the China, which was maligned so many times, no doubt about that. Tense environment is there, but still recently both the countries observe these 75 years of the relationship with each other. I'll go to the next question. In March, which company has entered into partnership with the Rajasthan Part 1 Power Transmission Limited to develop 6,000 megawatt HVDC transmission system? Yes, question is basically from the month of March, at the end of the March basically. Answer of this question is Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, BHEL. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited was established in 1956, working all over the world. K.S. Murthy sir is a chairperson and managing director of the BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, and this company is having tie-up with Rajasthan government for the transmission of 6,000 megawatt electricity generation program. Go to the next question. What percentage tariff has the US imposed on import from India under Trump's discounted reciprocal tariff? Okay, earlier, sorry, the numbers are changed now. यहाँ पे 27% होगा. The numbers are changed now. It is reduced to 26%. But for 90 days, they decided to off these tariffs. So earlier it was 27, now it is 26%. We can see the tariff on China, tariff on other countries are also increasing, changing. The biggest issue with the Donald Trump administration is that they are not fixed with their percentage, they are not fixed with their decisions, they are changing the decisions very frequently, and that creates a big problem. But right now 26% is the answer. For 90 days we got the exemption. Let's see what will happen in future. Now another controversy created by Donald Trump with the AI image him as the Pope. So he recently himself put one image of him as a pope, or the new pope, on the social media and creating the new controversy. So controversy master again implemented the tariff on India. Anyways, we'll move forward. Jia. Nikhil Singhal, a distinguished media strategist, founder of Vigor Media Worldwide and president of the Noida High Rise Federation, has honored with the prestigious Uttar Pradesh Anmol Ratna Award. Which publication was recognized Nikhil Singhal as the most followed Indian media strategist in 2022? So he got the award called as a Anmol Ratna Award by Uttar Pradesh government. One media group gave him the award as a Indian media strategist in 2022. Yes, answer of this question is Khalij Times is the answer of this question. So very easy. I will move forward to the next question. In which district did Andhra Pradesh CM Chandrababu Naidu sir launch P4 Marga Darsi Bangaru Kutumbam Poverty Eradication Program? Yes, guys. Yes, answer of this question is Baptala. Baptala is the name of the district where he launched this program. P4, Public, Private, People and Partnership. So P4, we know triple P, Public, Private, Partnership. So fourth P is for the people. So Public, Private, People Partnership is the concept we have. And under that, this Kutumbam or Eradication Poverty Program was recently launched by the Chandrababu Naidu government. I'll go to the next question. Who has been appointed as the new president of Asian Cricket Council? Asian Cricket Council is a new president because Asian Cricket Council was previously presided by Jai Shah Sahab. Now Jai Shah became the chairperson of ICC. The post was vacant. Now who became the new president of the Asian Cricket Council? Asian Cricket Council is now headed by Mohsin Naqvi. Mohsin Naqvi from Pakistan is now the new head of the Asian Cricket Council, as Jai Shah Sahab become the head of ICC. The headquarters of both the institutions are in Dubai, okay, and from where ICC as well as ACC both are working. I'll go to the next question. Which organization has partnered with the Nippon India Mutual Fund for door-to-door KYC verification services? Yes, guys. So Nippon India Mutual Fund is having tie-up with which of the following institution for the door-to-door KYC verification? It's very easy. The name of the answer of this question is Department of Post. Department of Post is one of the most, I will say, institution, one of the most kind of a working institution जो इंडिया के हर कोने में काम करती है, इंडिया के हर एरिया में काम करती है, and with this institution they signed this agreement. So the good reach in all over India is with the Department of Post, and for that purpose many banks, many institutions are having now right now signing the agreements, and the Nippon Mutual Fund also signed the agreement with them. So remember this factor. I'll go to the next question. H. Shankar has been appointed as the managing director of the Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited. Which organization is the parent company of CPCL? Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited's new head, the name is already being mentioned. The question is a little bit static question. Under which organization Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited works? Yes, answer of this question is Indian Oil Corporation. Indian Oil Corporation, 1959 we created Indian Oil Corporation. So under Indian Oil Corporation, this Chennai Petroleum Corporation Limited works. The major focus is not remembering the name of the new head of this institution. The static type of question is that under which Indian or which government company this subsidiary works. That is a major factor for this particular question. I'll go to the next. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador for GRM Overseas Limited Basmati Rice brand 10x Zarda King? Such kind of questions they do ask sometimes in the exam. Yes, in the previous year question papers, one or two questions like this we saw. That's why we are covering, but they are not that important question. You can skip for the future reference point of view or future point of view. But sometimes a big celebrity, the huge celebrity or some bigger brand, they're asking the question. So the answer of this question is Salman Khan was recently appointed as a new brand ambassador of this particular brand. That's it. I'll move forward. Veteran actor director Manoj Kumar sir passed away recently in Mumbai. He was 87. Which nickname was Manoj Kumar famously known by due to his patriotic films? So what nickname he got, Manoj Kumar Saab, due to his patriotic film? He mostly directed, produced and acted into patriotic films, and that's why the different name was given to him. By the way, his original name was very different. Yes, he was also called as Bharat Kumar. Manoj Kumar also famously called as a Bharat Kumar. So he got Padma Shri award in 1992, Dadasaheb Phalke award in 2015. That can be the another question which can be asked in the exam. His original name was Hari Krishna Giri Goswami. So that is the major factor. Then after entering into Bollywood, he changed his name. That time there was a culture in the Bollywood that people used to change their name and then used to act it, and that is a major factor. So remember his original name, Padma Shri Award and Dadasaheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015. I'll go to the next question. What is the name of the new credit card launched by Federal Bank for business customers? A banking oriented question. Federal Bank is a private commercial scheduled bank headquartered in Aluva, Kerala, established in 1937. This bank recently launched a new product for the business purposes. Yes, answer of this question is Fed Star Biz. Fed Star Biz is the name of the credit card concept they have launched. Krishnan Manian sir is the new MD CEO of the Federal Bank, India's one of the old private sector bank which is still working very proudly. So yes, questions they do ask about this banking institution. Next question. Which Indian port became the first to cross 200 million metric tons of annual cargo volume in 25? Which Indian port and become the first Indian port to cross 200 million metric tons of annual cargo volume in 25? Yes, answer of this question is absolute right. Mundra Port. Mundra Port, Gujarat, and this port become the India's topmost port to handle 200 million metric tons of cargo. Which company is managing this port? Which company is managing this port? Because the major ports of India are right now managed by some private companies. So which company is managing this Mundra port? Tell me the answer in the comment section. This port is from the Gujarat. We all know about that. Yes, I will go to the sports question. India's Niharika Singhania has clinched the first position in the prestigious Hasselhoff CSI Layer competition held in Belgium. The Hasselhoff CSI Layer competition is related to which of the following sport? So, Indian player clinched the first position in this particular sports. Very few Indians are very famous in these sports, and one of the person who got the first position in this sport, which was played in Belgium, of course becomes very important, and the answer of this question is equestrian. Equestrian घोड़सवारी की बात की जाती है. So equestrian is the name of the sports where this player won the first position. So very few Indians are famous with these sports worldwide, and that's why question will be asked. She also represented India in Olympics, Paris Olympics, and that will be the another factor. Yes, Adani Industries is handling the Mundra port. Very good. We'll go to the next question. Who became the first African woman to assume the office of Secretary General of the Commonwealth Nations? Commonwealth Nations, जिन nations के ऊपर Britishers ने राज किया, the nations which were under the I will say leadership of UK or as a colony of UK, those countries after independence from UK created these Commonwealth nations. So of course headquarter of Commonwealth nations is in UK, and all the colonies ruled by UK, now they got the independence, and those countries are called as a Commonwealth nation. Commonwealth games are also depending on the same factor. Yes, sir. Shirley Botchway, she became the first African woman to head this Commonwealth nations office. Again, very, very crucial. Remember that question definitely can be asked around this particular part. We'll go to the next question. Who has appointed as the member of IMF Managing Directors Advisory Council Entrepreneurship and Growth? IMF International Monetary Fund. So IMF's Managing Directors Advisory Council on Entrepreneurship and Growth. So who become the member? Can you tell me who is the head of IMF right now? International Monetary Fund is headed by which person right now? Please tell me the name. IMF's headquarters is in Washington, D.C. Announcement of IMF was in 1944. Establishment was in 1945. Now, IMF's Council on Entrepreneurship and Growth is now one of the member is N. Chandrasekaran sir. N. Chandrasekaran sir is the head of Tata Sons. He's the chairperson of Tata Sons. Now he will be the part of IMF's Advisory Council, focusing on entrepreneurship and growth. Yes, guys. Christina Georgieva, she is the head of IMF right now. She's the managing director of IMF right now. So to her, or to support her, or to advise her, the committee will work and he will be the part of this committee. Now, N. Chandrasekaran sir was also the head of B20. In 2023, there was a G20 conference in India, and that time B20, Business 20, was headed by him. And the question was asked in the RBI Grade B exam regarding that. I'll move forward to the next question. The next question is a little bit bigger question. Read it carefully and then answer. Which of the following statement about India's locomotive production is false based on the given information? Locomotive production, the production for the railway engines or the railway bogies. So which of the following statement is false regarding the locomotive production? Answer of this question is between 2004 to 14, India produced more locomotives annually than it did between 14 to 24. Obviously, the statement is wrong. We produce more locomotives in this time frame than this time frame. This is but obvious. Okay, rest of the pointers are absolutely correct. So remember that a question can be asked in the exam. The milestone surpassed the total locomotive production of regions such as the US, Europe, South America, Africa, Australia, reaffirming India's growing dominance in the global railway sector. So we surpassed the locomotive production of these regions. Of course, China or the Japan, these countries are very strong with the locomotive productions, but we are becoming stronger all over the world, and that's why this question was in front of you. So between 14 to 24, there is a huge production in our country, no doubt about that. Numbers are mentioned over here, so ये भी एक important factor हमारे लिए रहेगा. I'll go to the next question. World Bank economist Poonam Gupta has been appointed as a deputy governor of RBI. Who is Poonam Gupta replacing as a deputy governor of RBI? Can you tell me the names of present deputy governors of RBI? Poonam Gupta ma'am, she become the new deputy governor. Now tell me the name of another or other deputy governors right now working with RBI. Yes, she is replacing, or she replaced Michel Devapatra sir. Okay, she replaced Michel Devapatra sir. Poonam Gupta ma'am, if we'll talk about the Poonam Gupta ma'am, she is she served as a Director General of National Council of Applied Economic and Research. She was the Director General. She was also World Bank economist, another important factor. She is also the member of Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council. She was also the member of that. She's also the member of 16th Finance Commission, another factor. She also worked with IMF, World Bank we already talked about. So very famous, very well-known person. She also worked with the Niti Aayog as well as FICCI. So one of the very famous economists in all the major aspects, she is the part of Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, 16th Finance Commission, work with the Niti Aayog, worked with the IMF, World Bank. So of course, question will be asked in a multi ways regarding the Poonam Gupta ma'am. So remember that factor. Okay, T. Ravi Shankar sir, yes, Janki Raman sir, as well as Rajeshwar Rao sir. Very good, guys. I'll move forward to the next question. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji has launched the Niti NCAER States Economic Forum portal in New Delhi. The portal has been developed by Niti Aayog in collaboration with National Council of Applied and Economic Research, जिसके बारे में थोड़ी देर पहले बात हुई थी पूनम गुप्ता मैम को लेके. What is the main purpose of the Niti NCAER States Economic Forum portal? So this portal was recently launched by Indian Finance Minister. Portal is developed by two institutions. Names are already mentioned over here. Niti Aayog as well as the National Council of Applied and Economic Research, headquartered in New Delhi. So what is the purpose of this particular forum or particular portal? To track international economic trends, to provide a platform for policymakers and researchers to access consolidated data, to regulate state-level economic policies, to serve as a financial planning tool for the businesses, to replace the national budget planning process. Yes, answer of this question is B. To provide a platform for policymakers and researchers to access consolidated data. So B is the answer of this question. Absolutely right. So B is the answer. In 1956, this institution was created. Okay. And answer is in front of you. That's it from this particular. We'll go to the next. Look, the portal is focusing on the states economic forum. Okay. That is a major purpose. So we can work in a cooperative federalism. For that purpose, this concept or this portal was launched by these two institutions. Next, famous Kumbhakonam, Vetralai and Tawalai, Manika, Malai have been given the geographical indication tag. In which region is the Kumbhakonam betel leaf primarily found? GI tag. The question is regarding geographical indication tag. Commerce Ministry is responsible for the GI tag concept, and in world level, World Intellectual Property Organization is responsible for this GI tag concept. So question is asked in which area we can found this Kumbhakonam betel leaf primarily. So in a Kaveri Delta, especially in the part of Tamil Nadu, or even the rest of the South India, these betel leaves are very, very famous, especially in the part of Tamil Nadu. So Kaveri Delta is the place where usually we can find this kind of betel leaf. Okay, I'll move forward to the next question. Federal Bank has launched its latest credit card, Fed Star B, specifically for business customer. Which organization collaborated with the Federal Bank to develop Fed Star B's credit card? We talked about this credit card. We discussed the question regarding this credit card, name of the credit card by the Federal Bank. Now the question is, which organization is responsible, or which organization is having tie-up with the Federal Bank for the creation of this? Yes, answer of this is NPCI and Visa, because the one credit card is a RuPay credit card. One is RuPay credit card. RuPay is obviously comes under the National Payment Corporation of India, and Visa, which is a US based company. So another credit card is Visa based. So credit card companies should have the tie-up with the bank to, or the card companies should have the tie-up with the bank to create the new product. And NPCI, RuPay card is always through the NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, and Visa, which is a US based card company, is having tie-up with the Federal Bank headquartered in Alua. I'll go to the next question. How much stake is LIC planning to acquire in Manipal Cigna Health Insurance as a part of its 3,500 to 4,000 crore investment? So LIC is planning to invest purchase how much percentage of shares in Manipal Cigna Health Insurance? Near about 4,000 crore investment LIC is planning in this insurance company. LIC is obviously a market leader, and it is also expanding its business in every angle. This is a health insurance company, so LIC is entering very focusedly into the health insurance business in a different ways. So that's why they are purchasing the shares of this company. So 50% shares they are planning to purchase from the Manipal Cigna Health Insurance. Manipal is the Indian institution. Cigna is the foreign insurance company, they are having the tie-up. Now LIC is going to invest 50% into this. Near about the valuation of 4,000 crore is already there. So it's a huge investment by Life Insurance Corporation. I'll move to the next question. Where did the President ma'am attended the closing ceremony of RBI's 90th anniversary celebration? Everyone knows about that. Okay, 1st of April 1935, RBI started working. So where was the ceremony where we celebrated the 90th birth anniversary of Reserve Bank of India? Of course, the answer is none other than Mumbai. Headquarters of RBI is in Mumbai. So function was also organized at the same place. Yes. Which bank has received authorization from CPAO? CPAO, Central Pension Accounting Office, to disburse pensions to central government pensionaries. So recently, which bank got the permission from Central Pension Accounting Office, that is called as a CPAO, to distribute pension to government pensionaries? Many banks, especially many government banks already got the permission and they are distributing the pensions for the government pensionaries. Now another bank got the permission, and that bank is IDFC First Bank. IDFC First Bank and Bandhan Bank in 2015 got the licenses and they started working properly. IDFC First Bank is a very kind of a new commercial private sector bank headquartered in Mumbai. V. Vidyanathan sir is the MD CEO of the this IDFC First Bank. Now they got the permission. Now pensionaries can open their account here, or even many government officers can give the pension through IDFC First Bank branches. That is a point here. I will go to the next question. Which financial group has successfully merged Credit Suisse service entities in India? Credit Suisse, this company decided to merge their business. So which financial group has successfully merged Credit Suisse service entities in India? Yes, answer is UBS Group. Is again the Switzerland-based company. So UBS Group and Credit Suisse, both are the Swiss companies, and both Swiss banking companies, they decided to merge their businesses in India. Many foreign banks, they are not performing well, especially with the retail banking in case of India, and that's why they are deciding their mergers, or they are selling their businesses to some Indian institution. But here both the Swiss banks decided to merge their business, especially for the Indian purposes or for the Indian economy. I'll go to the next question. The government has formed an interministerial committee to design the main plan for new national manufacturing mission. Who is heading the interministerial committee for the new national manufacturing mission? So we are coming up with the new national manufacturing mission, and for that purpose we created the committee. So who is the head of this committee? Yes, answer of this question is BVR Subramaniam sir. BVR Subramaniam sir is the CEO of Niti Aayog. So CEO of Niti Aayog is handling this particular business. Yes, absolutely right, guys. Very good answer. I'll go to the next question. This is the whole information about this. Okay, so national manufacturing mission we are going to launch. So to create that, okay, we created this committee, and the Niti Aayog CEO BVR Subramaniam sir is the head of this particular committee. That's it. Yeah, one point which is important. Currently, manufacturing makes up to 16 to 17% of the India's GDP, and we need to increase it. When we will increase it, then we can become the leader in the world. So the manufacturing sector's contribution to the India's GDP should be more. Okay, it should cross like 40 to 50%. Okay, then only it will be fruitful if we want to replace China as a manufacturing hub. Next question. What is the key objective of the annual master plan recently approved under the River Cities Alliance by the National Mission for Clean Ganga? Now, key objective of the annual master plan recently approved under the River Cities Alliance. River cities, what are the river cities are there? Especially the cities situated on the banks of Ganga. So for that purpose, the alliance was created. So what is the purpose of the master plan? Yes, answer of this question is creation of roadmap for the year-round urban river initiative. So answer of this question is C. Okay, so creation of roadmap for year-round urban river initiatives. Urban rivers, whenever the rivers are flowing nearby any city, the rivers are getting more polluted. So that's why we have this new plan. Since ages, actually since ages, we are trying to clean the river Ganga, but we are failing repetitively. Let's see this new master plan will work properly. I'll go to the next question. On which date is the World Day for Safety and Health at the Work observed annually? Nowadays, this plays a vital role, very important in the present era. The news is regarding World Day for Safety and Health at the Work. Yeah, answer is 28th of April. The theme for this year, revolutionizing health and safety, the role of AI and digitalization at work. That is the theme for this year. I'll move forward. We'll go to the next question. Who has officially handed over India's largest indigenously developed electric rope shovel BRS-21? Electric rope shovel was recently handed over by which organization? India's indigenously created. Answer of this question is BEML. Okay. Bharat Earth Movers Bharat Earth Movers Limited is the name of the company. So BEML is a very famous company of Government of India. I'll open its website. Okay, we'll go through some important data. So BEML, okay, this is owned by Government of India, created by Government of India, and yes, some problem is there. Okay, fine. So earlier its full form was Bharat Earth Movers Limited, but now they are not using full form, they are only using short form. This company was established in 1964, Government of India's company, again registered in Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange, selling their shares, and this company recently created this shovel, indigenously created shovel. Yes, guys. What was the final score of the Copa del Rey final between Barcelona and Real Madrid, which took place at the Estadio de la Cartuja? One of the very famous Spanish football league, I will say, one of the very famous Spanish football league, and two Spain or Spanish football teams, Barcelona and Real Madrid. So basically, who won this championship? That is a question in front of you. Or who won this championship recently? That is a question in front of you. Let's see how many of you knows about this. Answer is 3-2 in a favor of Barcelona. Barcelona won this championship in the last, I guess, in the extra time. Jules Conde's score for Barcelona, and they won this tournament. That's it. Okay, baki to enough hai. Those who are not having interest in the sports, they can skip such kind of news, they can skip such kind of questions. Which AI startup has been selected by the Government of India under India AI mission to build India's first sovereign large language model? Yes, guys. Yes, answer of this question is Sarvam. Sarvam is the name of this particular project. So Sarvam is the answer of this. Absolutely right. So Sarvam AI selected build India's first sovereign large language model under the India AI mission. It's a Bangalore-based AI startup, and they created this concept recently. So remember for the exam point of view. I'll go to the next question. Who has been elected as the 20th president of the Badminton World Federation? Badminton World Federation, recently elections being conducted. So who become the new president of Badminton World Federation? Very important organization. So all the professional badminton players are registered with this organization, and the new head of this is Kunyang Patama. Okay. Headquarter of this institution is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. 1934, we created BWF, and Kunyang Patama is the new head of Badminton World Federation. I'll go to the next question. Who has been appointed as the chairperson of India Electronics and Semiconductor Association for the financial year 25-26? India Electronics and Semiconductor Association. So whatever the semiconductor based or electronic based companies are in India, this association work for those companies. So who become the new head of this company? Yes. Answer of this question is Ruchir Dixit. Ruchir Dixit become the new head of this institution. Ruchir Dixit, a very well-known name when it comes to semiconductor companies. I will go to the next question. Yes guys, last 10 minutes of the session. आखिरी 10 मिनट है हमारे सेशन के, तो मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस कवर करने की कोशिश करते लास्ट 10 मिनट्स के अंदर. The government has announced Gyan Post, a new service to make delivery of educational, social, cultural, religious books more affordable through the post offices across the country. Which organization is responsible for launching the Gyan Post? ऑलरेडी आंसर जो है वो क्वेश्चन के अंदर ही आपके सामने है. ऑफ कोर्स इंडियन पोस्ट पोस्टल डिपार्टमेंट लॉन्च दिस कंसेप्ट कॉल्ड एज अ ज्ञान पोस्ट टू डिलीवर educational, social, cultural and the religious book with the more affordable prices. That is the concept they have launched. So very easy, very easy question in front of you. I guess there won't be any kind of problem to solve this question. Yes, postal department comes under the communication ministry. Jyotiraditya Scindia Saab is the minister of this ministry. I will go to the next question. Supreme Court Judge Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai will be the next Chief Justice of India. Justice Gawai will be which Chief Justice of India? So in this month only, in the month of May only, in the 13th of May mostly, our present Chief Justice is going to get retired, and the new Chief Justice for the next 1 year will be Justice Gawai sir. So he will be the 52nd Chief Justice of India. Who is the present Chief Justice of India? Can you tell me the name? The present Chief Justice is going to retire on 13th of May and he will become the next Chief Justice. So please tell me the present Chief Justice of our country. Yes, Justice Sanjeev Khanna sir, absolutely right. What was the growth rate of India's Index of Industrial Production March 2025? IIP, Index of Industrial Production, is given by National Statistical Office under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. CPI numbers are also given by the same institution. So according to the recent month of March numbers, what is the IIP of India? Now the month of April's number will come on the 12th or 13th of this month. Okay, the numbers will be presented on the 12th or 13th of this month, but right now the IIP of month of March is 3%. Good growth. Okay, in the month of Feb we are less than 3%. Now we touch 3%. Let's hope for the better number in the month of April. Go to the next question. India signed an intergovernmental agreement with France to procure 26 Rafale M fighter jets, 22 single-seater and 4 twin-seater variant for Indian Navy. What is the estimated value of the Rafale M aircraft procurement deal? Rafale planes. We already have the Rafale planes purchased from the France. Now another deal which we recently signed for the Rafale plane with France, and the amount of this deal is 63,000 crore is the deal which we have signed. So 26 Rafale M aircraft, 22 single seater and 4 twin seater for the Indian Navy which we are purchasing. So in this deal 26 planes, 63,000 crore is the deal which we have signed with them. Procurement will boost the Indian Navy operation capability, particularly with the MiG-29K slated to be phased out. So 20 MiG-29s we are phasing out from the Indian Navy. Now Rafale are going to replace the MiG-29, and that is a major factor for the exam point of view. Okay. Chalo, I will move to the next question. According to the World Bank, how many people in India were lifted out of extreme poverty between 2011 and 21? We are in 2025. IIP's number are coming on monthly basis, not yearly basis. Okay, remember that factor. Yes, answer of this question is 170 million. 170 million. So we India recently successfully lifted 170 million people out of the extreme poverty. It's really very important. Questions will be definitely asked on this factor. Remember that for the exam point of view. Even for your answer writing, it will play a very crucial role. The 5 states like Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, they accounted for 2/3 of the overall decline in the extreme poverty. So these states played a vital role. UP, Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, these 5 states played a vital role for uplifting people out of poverty, and this report is given by World Bank. When it comes to our country, the data regarding the poverty is always in the hands of Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog usually creates a kind of a system to calculate the data. Earlier, the responsibility was in the hands of the Planning Commission. Now, Niti Aayog is responsible for this. I'll go to the next question. What is the new deadline set by RBI for banks to comply with the Bureau of Indian Standards regulation for note sorting machines? So note sorting machines should follow the BIS standards, Bureau of Indian Standards, which they need to follow. So Bureau of Indian Standards comes under the Consumer Affairs Ministry. So those standards should be followed by the these note sorting machines. So by which date they need to follow the rules and regulations mentioned by the Reserve Bank of India? Yes, answer of this question is 1st of November 2025. Remember that. Again, the question can be asked around Bureau of Indian Standards, comes under the Consumer Affairs Ministry. Can you tell me who is the Consumer Affairs Minister of India right now? एक बार उनका नाम जल्दी से comment section में डाल दीजिएगा. I'll move forward to the next question. Who has been appointed as the new chairperson of the Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority of India? PFRDA is the regulatory body. So who is the new chairperson or who is the new head of PFRDA? Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority of India. This authority was established in 2003, is a regulatory body, and the new head is S. Raman Sir. S. Raman Sir was earlier head of SEBI. He also headed SEBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India, and now he is going to be the new head of Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority of India. Was established in 2003. Headquarter is in New Delhi. Very important. Finance Ministry, of course, is working with the PFRD. It's a regulatory body. That's why really crucial. Yes. Next question. World Autism Awareness Day observed on the 2nd of April every year. The question is, what is the theme for this year? Shubham, very good. Congratulations. Shubham, can you DM me on Telegram? Okay, you can DM me on Telegram. I will show you my Telegram channel in just 2 minutes. Okay, so through that you can DM me. I will tell you because that will be the proper discussion. I will arrange one mock interview for you also. Okay, we'll conduct one mock interview for you so that you can get the proper help. So please DM me. Yes, answer of this question is advancing neurodiversity and UN Sustainable Development Goals. So in 2020, theme for 2025 is in front of you. So focusing on SDG, they created this. Okay. Yes. Next question. National Walking Day on the first Wednesday of April every year. Yes, guys. Yes, answer of this question is save yourself from diabetes, heart disease, and the cancer. So walking day focusing on these three lifestyle diseases, diabetes, heart disease, and the cancers. So that is the focus for this year. Yes, guys. Last three questions. Last three questions. What is the name of the new cooperative-based taxi service being launched by the Indian government? Cooperative-based taxi, Sahakar-based taxi concept was recently launched by the government of India. So, what's the name of this concept? Yes, answer of this question is Sahakar taxi. Yes, absolutely. Very easy question. Second last question. Who has been appointed as the new private secretary to Prime Minister Narendra Modi? So, new private secretary to Prime Minister of India. Again, very well-known news, very famous news. So, new private secretary to Prime Minister of India. So, answer of this question is Nidhi Tiwari. Nidhi Tiwari become the new private secretary to Prime Minister. Nidhi Tiwari, she is the 96th rank civil service examination civil servant in 2013 batch. Initially served as assistant commissioner, okay, and IFS officer basically. In 13 she cleared the exam. In 14 she become the Indian Foreign Service officer, and now going to be the new private secretary to the Prime Minister of India. Last question. Where has the Indian Consulate General launched a Hindi language course? Recently, Indian Consulate General launched the Hindi language course in which of the following university? Basically, the university is from Sri Lanka. So, in which Sri Lankan university the government of India, the Indian Consulate launched the Hindi language course? Answer is University of Vaunia. University of Vaunia is basically is the Sri Lankan university, one of the very famous university. So here government of India launched its course. Okay. Last question ले लेते क्योंकि आपके सामने आ गया था. Which company will acquire Nissan Motors 51% stakes? Nissan and Renault, the French automobile companies. So obviously Renault is going to buy the shares of this company. Nissan is deciding to move out of India, and that's the major factor. Yes, guys, so that's all from my side for the day. We'll stop here. I will provide the PDF on this Telegram group. You can directly DM me also through this Telegram group, so that if you have any questions, any doubts, and plus Shubham Saab, please text me through this. I will arrange one mock for you very soon, so that you can get the proper understanding. Okay, that's it from my side. We'll see you in the next session, guys. Bye bye. Take care. We are going to conduct the monthly MCQ sessions on this platform after the end of every month. So please subscribe the channel. Okay, bye bye. Take care.